back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 20.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Gone. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Panthers 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Gone. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Mostert. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
This is Mostert. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On third down, Hilliard, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dontrell Hilliard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Quick throw left side to start things out. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to number 8.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down.
The first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. They winds up getting only a couple there, out of the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Complete.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll try and run here with Mostert. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Saints 14. Panthers.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
First down, Panthers.
Block off of play action. Just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Block. Will drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll run with Pollard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Maher is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending there.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. He goes 105 yards on the kick return. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next to score, Saints 21. Panthers.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Throwing again. Lock. Got a man open. It's Ross. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First down, Lock. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
Play action. Now it's Lock. He's going to go up top for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. His throw caught at about the 5. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Run for Pollard, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Now here's Pollard, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. Incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's locked. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
11 on the play. First down.
Now Pollard. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Complete to number 86.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And the throw it is locked. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Here's Pollard. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's locked. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Watkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and
and he's going to blow his way in for a Panther score.
Carolina.
A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Marr on for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Saints 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
On the throwaway.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. It's gone. He's going to walk for it deep outside here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Now a give here to Pollard. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Tackle made.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
It's a 5-yard line.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Pass.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
On for the extra point.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Hilliard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Goff now looking to throw. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to walk this one deep left sideline. It is incomplete.
Turnover on downs.
Throwing on first down is Locke. A diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball,
and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Ball at the 24 at a 2nd and 11. Now it's gone. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this.